here we go.
Fill in the blanks.
All right. We're going to fill in some blanks, you guys.
Okay,
All right. So
there we go.
what was
You
I
were frozen for ages.
That's my bad. I clicked off again. All right. So, yeah, I just seen your messages. My bad. Sorry for being frozen, everybody. You can call me Elsa if you want in the comments. But so my first one and done for you, Neil, is the biggest problem with the Chicago Bulls is blank.
AK.
Over Reinsdorf.
Yeah, because Reinsdorf, look.
I was going to challenge you on the other one, no matter who you said. So.
Yeah. I mean, look, you could pick either or, and there's an argument for both quite easily. But the thing is, AK is I feel he's a variable, whereas Reinsdorf is not.
There you go.
And that's why I've gone for AK, because you know we're stuck with the Reinsdorfs. That's not going to change. I mean, Jerry apparently has handed over the reins to Michael for the last number of years, but that's bullshit. And as long as the Reinsdorfs still are running the Chicago Bulls, we're always going to have to deal with a lot of the BS that we have to deal with. And unfortunately, they have no reason to sell the Chicago Bulls, sell the team. They're not going to do it. It's an absolute cash cow. Mm-hmm. They don't have to do anything with it. They don't have to honor anything that the fans want, and the fans will keep coming, and we'll keep spending money. And I'm not telling people to go out and stop spending money, and I'm not telling people to stop attending games, because that's not how I would do it. If I was living in the States, I'd be a season ticket holder, guaranteed, right? And I just need people to realize and to understand that we are not going to see this team sold probably in our lifetimes, but definitely not for a very, very long time. So for that reason, I've gone for AK, because there is a chance that if AK doesn't turn it around in this off season, I'm done. I'm done with him completely. I mean, I can appreciate some of the stuff that he's done that has been successful, and the stuff that has infuriated me, and putting that all together, I'm prepared to see what this move that he's making entails into the off season, and see how that goes. But if he blows this draft, if he blows this off season, I need to see that man gone. He's the biggest problem for me.
It's fair. It's fair. To be honest with you, man, I feel like he's fixed too. I don't know. It's tough. Like I know what you're saying, like he's replaceable, more replaceable than Reinsdorf, but like I just don't think it's gonna happen. And like my viewpoint on it is like I've always just tried to make the best of it, and which is hard. I know it's hard. So it's kind of depressing, and that's why I just like I always just operate under the assumption that it's not changeable, and so I just like move to the next thing. And I know that bothers some people because they want you to rag on that. And it's like, I can't change it though. And so I don't want to be miserable. I just don't. It's not my style. It's not how I live my life. It does suck though. AK, he's done some good things, but he does need to nail this second rendition of his vision. So we'll see what happens. But so for my next question, I wanted to ask your favorite genre of movie. It's a two-parter that's not horror. Is what?
If I'm totally honest with myself, I'd like to try and take this highbrow, but if I'm totally honest with myself, it's probably superhero movies, to be fair.
Okay.
And I know that's kind of more of a sub-genre, and you could really say action then, but I think it's kind of become its own.
It is. It's actually, yeah. It's funny because I'm going through filmmaking now, right? There's a lot of talk, not a lot of talk, definitely chatter, though, at times about how Marvel's basically ruined Hollywood. because that's the
I
only
can
movie
understand
makes
that too.
I mean, I think it's a little bit of a lazy take. I think a lot of people are also lacking in creativity these days. Let's just remake another movie. Okay,
Totally.
let's remake another movie, but cast the actors as different ethnicities. Oh, like okay. Like I'm not saying that's not. I'm not saying that's not okay. I'm saying that it's just a lazy way to make movies. Why don't you just make a new role
Yeah.
for that guy? If you want to
Yeah.
cast, just make another a fresh film for them instead of expecting someone of a different skin color to hop into another established character, and then wonder why it gets hate. You did that. You could have just made a fresh movie for him. So, anyway, I just got off on a little soliloquy there. Um, so with that being said, superhero movies. It's going to turn into a three-parter. Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay. Marvel. Okay. The best Marvel film is blank.
Civil War.
Choice. Okay. I love it. And it's also not like, you could have said Endgame, but that's kind of like, that's
But
cheating.
Endgame doesn't happen without Civil War.
Yeah. Civil War was excellent. It also brought
Yeah.
Spider-Man into the fold, which
Yep.
is, I think up to that point, we all didn't think that was going to happen. Like,
hmm
and he's such a big part of that universe. If you read comics or if you ever did, like Spider-Man's integral. So it was always a
Yep.
big bummer that he was just going to be hanging out by himself, or at best hanging out with Tom Hardy, being Venom, and like no,
Yeah.
actually no, we're getting actually Spider-Man. Then it happened to be Tom Holland, who is one of the most inspired castings in that
Brilliant.
in all of Marvel. Which yeah, it's amazing. So I love him. According to Timothy Chalamet, he is the Riz master. By the way, he's got the ultimate Riz. Tom Holland. If
Well, I
Timothy
mean,
Chalamet says that, I believe him.
plus, I mean, he's managed to pull Zendaya, so you've got
Dude,
to say he has something going on.
nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, whew, that guy's he's living large, man. I love it. I love it. Big Tom Holland fan. He also did Drake, which I don't know if you're not really a video game guy, but Uncharted.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, no,
Never heard of
I enjoyed Uncharted. I enjoyed him in Uncharted, but Sully was really poorly cast. Mark
Yes,
Wahlberg
Mark
should never have been
Wahlberg.
Sully.
No, goddamn. Dude. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Truth, truth to power, Neil.
There you
That
go.
was garbage. That was garbage.
I know my shit.
I love it. I didn't know you gamed, Don. Honestly, learning new stuff
Yeah.
about you every day. So all right. So for my next Bulls question, so your favorite Bulls game of all time, not Jordan era, is blank.
That's a question.
There's some memorable ones.
Probably the playoff game against Boston, where Noah finished it with the steal.
You never let me down.
Drove coast to coast and the finish and won. Yeah, it was just everything about it was awesome.
So good. John Solomons went crazy that game too, if I remember correctly.
I like John Summons. I really liked him as a player.
Underrated Bull. Underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't think about him. I throw Nocioni in that category too. Underrated.
Yes.
Impactful
Yes.
Bulls. Like he wasn't a great a guy like a big box score guy, but he'd make big plays at the end of a game. Now John Solomons was a little more of a box score guy. He filled it up for us. It's kind of funny because like I think coming in, like he had a couple of good seasons, but like he really took it to a new level here with Ben Gordon. They were a special pairing there together. While we had Rose too. It was a good Chicago Bulls team, man. And
It was.
bringing that
Next man up mentality as well.
Yes. That series, for my money, is the greatest series of all time.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you picked that game. I was working at Pizza Hut serving when it was going on. We had a TV too. It was on. I was like stopping while I was doing like watching it. I seen Noah's Dunk in full Pizza Hut uniform, baby, with an apron. Let's go.
There you go.
Shout out Pizza Hut. My first ever gig.
Give Phil
My
some
first
free
job.
pizza.
Yeah. Send me over a stuffed crust. Um You know what, dude? That's gonna lead perfect into my last question. And because I had told you I had to come up with that on the fly. Your favorite fast food pizza joint is blank. You might have different ones in Ireland though.
Yeah, we do have a lot of different ones, but we have some that you would have too. So I'll stick to the ones that you would know.
Okay.
I know it's not always the most popular and it's not going to go down very well with a lot of people probably, but I kind of like Domino's. I like their sauce.
That actually would go down very well now. It might not have 15, 20, like 10, 15 years ago. Their
Okay.
reputation has vastly improved around here, if you ask me. They are the
Okay.
best. I would pick them too.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Papa John's came over here as well through it kind of comes through another franchise called Supermax, but
Meh.
yeah,
Meh.
I'm not overly sold. I prefer Domino's and
I prefer Pizza Hut
yeah,
over Papa John's too. Like I would go Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. That's my
there you
rankings.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
The official rankings of the Six Banner podcast.
There you go. There you go. Now, and if
I love
anybody
it.
differs with us, you're wrong. You're
You're
wrong.
wrong. Your pizza tastes suck. Yeah, I mean, to be fair too, I probably should have asked. Like, when you came to Chicago? I'm assuming you had deep dish.
Yeah, I've had deep dish, and I wasn't a
You
big
get the tone of voice.
I wasn't a big fan of deep dish. I brought my daughter with me as well, and she tried it, and she loves cheese, and she was just like, yeah, this is too much for me as well. Um, but have had like regular pizza in Chicago, and it has been beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. The tavern style. Yeah, man, you can get regular pizza.
tavern
It's good.
style. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, man. I feel you. The deep dish thing. It's unique, but like it is different, man. It's a lot. Like I can only usually have like one piece at most, and like
right.
I don't know. For me, like I want to like fucking when I'm eating pizza, man. Give me that slice. Shove that shit down. Give me another one. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like when I'm eating deep dish, I'm like I gotta work at it, man. Like knife and fork. I'm taking like little bites. Like this
yeah.
is different. It's different.
It's too much like hard work for me.
That's fair. Honestly, I feel like sometimes it does you lose like what's great about pizza. I don't know. You will meet a lot of Chicagoans who will tell you that deep dish is not what like that tavern styles are a real thing. And
Yeah,
but there's always there's the traditionalists who say it's deep dish. I say enjoy whatever you want, but we are what I will say is that whichever one you like, it's better than New York style. So screw you, New York. Um,
floppy pizza.
yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, it's got Limtic, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, surprise. I mean, they do the official pizza of the Knicks.